Hey everybody. Both sides of my family had involvement in Tasmania, on the northwest coast, pioneers, convicts, all sorts of things happening. My mother's side of the family had a lot to do with Latrobe and Devonport. My father's side of the family also came from similar, and in some cases, the same area. As regards Latrobe, I've been able to find some old maps and have put together some locations of the Revell side of my family, so that's mum's side of the family, and where they lived in Latrobe. I've got hold of some great land divisions of the township of Latrobe pre-1920, marked on there both Lawrence Revell's land that he leased from Robert McKendrick, I think, and also Robert William Revell's land, which was nearby, which was purchased later on. Lawrence Wesley, my pa, owned about 29 acres in the northern section of the township, and you can see how the people way back then were thinking of laying out the town around the Mersey River, and this is how it is today. That's a Google Maps layout of the town as it appears now. I've also got a satellite image of that same area. So what I've done is I've used those three maps and I've overlaid them, played around with them so that they line up exactly, and this is what we've come up with as they appear. So we start off with that satellite map, and you'll see as it starts to move between the different sections of map. Well, same section of land, different portion of what we can actually see. So you see the overlay of the streets on the satellite image, and Lawrence's land is going to appear in the upper left to the left of the Lucinda B&B, and all of that block from there to the left, what appears as a vacant block, is his 29 acres. Now, I don't believe he owned it, I believe he was leasing it. Robert Revell's is up to the far left. And there you go, coming into view, you can see where the railway went through the town, which is the curved section coming from the lower centre left, and curves around along you see the railway line there as it crosses over Gilbert Street. The Revell family lived in Weld Street, which is centre left at the bottom, which is not on this old map. So Weld Street was a later addition, but it is on the current map, and you'll see it coming to view. So this is where they actually lived, down on Weld Street, down there, just to the to the right of where the train line would have come through below Gilbert Street. So they lived down there in Weld Street. Laurie had his land up to the left of the big block left of the Lucinda B&B. So it's quite a large area of the current area of Latrobe that Laurie Revell leased. And I believe he was farming it, and I'm not sure of any more detail about what he did on the land, but that's where they lived, that's where they worked. Mum went to school there along with her sisters. She worked at the post office and also doctor's residence as a receptionist, and so that is the town of Latrobe, and my family's dealing with it in the past. The Oliver side of my family were about a K to the bottom right of the photo, and the Oliver family had nearly 100 acres of farmland down in that area. So as far as my family goes, both sides come from Tasmania, a lot to do with Latrobe and the area of Devonport, and further around in Penguin, and also Deloraine, Sheffield. There's just all sorts of things on that north coast that my family have been up to. Hope you liked the video, guys. I'm going to play that whole sequence again with a little bit of music behind it.